After watching this movie, yeah, I hope my genitals don't get stuck to a chair. Just saying. Hey, what is up, you guys? This is Boss Boy the Winking here, and welcome to Boss Reviews, where we talk about movies, video games, and whatever heck I want to talk about. And today I have a movie review of which y'all didn't even notice. And before I start, I'm gonna just say yes. This is my room. I just like me and my brother and everyone else painted it, and I'm not in some sleepover or something. No, no, no. I am at my own room. Just saying. And yeah, and be on lookout for a room tour that I may be doing because it's not completed yet. And I'm making this video because I just watched the movie last night, and yeah. And am I looking this way or that way? I'm looking at y'all. Y'all thought I was looking over there. Whoa, I don't know. But yeah, my room's painted, and yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a tour like when it's finished, and yeah, let's get on to the review. Today's movie review that we're gonna be doing is a movie that I was not expecting to watch because I was more waiting on like on the more summer movies that are coming out, like Wonder Woman, Spider-Man Homecoming, and probably Cars 3 and Transformers The Last Stand. But this movie, I just had to see it because it kind of very much looked interesting and stuff. And yeah. And today's movie that I'm talking about is, as you can tell from the title up there, boop, 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 boop. As you can tell from the title up there, we are reviewing, as I'm gonna say, hold on. Duh, duh, duh. It's Baywatch. And yeah, as I just did that slow mo run, and y'all just hinted, and I just said it, we are reviewing Baywatch. Now, going to this movie, I knew it was gonna be bad because I don't know. I heard from like some TV show, like based on some TV show in the '90s that I did not like even know about or something. I really just don't know. It just I really don't know. Yep. And now after watching this, I gotta say, I know that some people who are going in this expecting some award-winning acting or just good special or just not good special effects. There is some good special effects. It's just that there are special effects that are some good, some bad, and who are expecting like just like a good, I don't know how to say it, just just something I was about to say but I completely forgot. You probably might hate this movie, but for others that just watched it and watched it because of the good action scenes and cool one-liners. Plus, there's a couple of cheesy lines and cheesy moments, and also some cheesy slow motion. Because I'm gonna spoil this for y'all. This is a spoilers review, by the way, as always in my movie reviews. That that's as I said, cheesy slow mo like is because in the beginning when the Rock has or his character Mitch whatever, his character actually saves Zac Efron's character. What's his name again? Is because the reason I saying like what's his name again because I just watched this movie like last night in the premiere like in AMC, and that and that like and that I don't know. It's just that after watching it, I felt like falling asleep. It wasn't, and by saying that, it wasn't boring or anything. It's just that I was really tired and I just wanted to watch something or something to entertain me and stuff. And yeah. Ooh. Now I know what you're thinking. Man, is this movie good? Is this movie bad? Is this movie just another summer movie to stuff popcorn on your face? Well, I'm gonna say this movie was if you weren't taking it seriously, if you weren't taking it seriously, it could be bad. But if wait, hold on. Let me. If you were taking this movie seriously, then it would just be bad. But if you were not taking it seriously and just like get like and just like have everything just out of the window and start watching this, then this movie, I want to say that this movie, like, wait, before I say what I think of it, I just want to just give you something that I like to call terribly bad. And what does this mean? I mean, not terribly bad, terribly good. And what this means is that if there's a movie that you saw that was bad, but it was being purposely bad, that you think, wow, this is amazing, then I would say that Baywatch is terribly great. I just had to say it. I enjoyed everything, and I know there's a lot of like high class critics and reviewers are gonna rip on this movie and saying, oh, it's bad because cheesy one liners and stuff. But all I could say that this movie is terribly good because there are some parts in this movie that I actually like like the train, like the little train montage that The Rock and Zac Efron were doing together, and also I'm gonna get into the plot in just a little bit, but I want to say that this is terribly great, and I know I said that like 3 times already because I just like it. Like I just like it, and I know there's a bunch of people that are actually gonna like this too and stuff. And now, I'm gonna get into the plot right now. Here we go. The plan here is basically this team called the Baywatch is this lifeguarding team which does more than just secure the ocean, secure the beach, and never. They look out for whatever mischievous or whatever bad thing is going on the beaches or something. But but while have but while having that, there's this kid who used to be Olympic. I'm talking about Zac Efron's character, in which I forgot. There is this kid who wants to be part of the who wants to be part of this team, but uh, but he just wants to be part of it, and like he wants to be part of it, but doesn't want to do like doesn't want to show the Rock, which is the leader of the Baywatch, what he got, because he claims that, oh, I'm good at this, I'm 2-time Olympic. and, and when you see his character, you'll be like, oh, you're 2-time Olympic, but you threw up in a pool. You just threw up in a pool, so that means you're 2-time Olympic. and and I'm guessing he'll be like, yeah. And while having that plot, there's another plot that there's this woman who's sending drugs to this to this there's a woman that's sending drugs to like this drug named Flocka to Miami Beach and to everyone, and to also take over the world, or I guess that is, or because I don't know, it's just I was trying to focus, but then I was about to sleep because of how tired I was during yesterday, but so yeah, and the Bay and also the Baywatch are trying to stop that woman from taking over the world, and for sending Flocka to Miami Beach. And yeah, I think I covered the plot very well, I think, because I'm not sure if I got the plot well. And yeah, um but yeah, there's some. Now I want to talk about some moments that I thought were funny in the movie. First off, the beginning was hilarious, and I think I already talked about that in the beginning of the video, but but it's basically Dwayne Johnson just minding his own business until he sees some extreme athlete doing some extreme things or whatever. I really don't know, like just falling down and then hitting a rock and not coming back. And now and now when you see that scene, you gotta see a whole lot of slow motion plus when plus when the rock saves that guy, which is Zac Efron. The title just appears like behind, like duh, or as I like to show it, or as I hold on, duh 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 duh, and then Baywatch. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then the Baywatch, the freaking Baywatch title comes and the behind him, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cheesy. But the thing I like about it is that it's actually purposely being cheesy because this is based on a TV show that was in the 90s. And and I know, and also another funny moment. And before I tell y'all, I just want to say that if you're planning to take your kids to see this, then this is not the right movie, cause you must be wondering, hey, it's lifeguards, so what could have possibly wrong? All I can say is that there is so many there is so many like women's breast jokes and so many genital jokes in which there's one scene where this fat character named I forgot but I forgot his name, but like you may saw him in the trailers and stuff, like the curly one in the shirt that's running and he's fat, and and that guy, he was just like he was eating something and then later he was choking. Like before he was in the Baywatch, he was choking, and that one of the lady lifeguards from the Baywatch tried to help them, and they were doing like and and wait, hold on, hold on, and and after they spell out the food, he looks at his genitals and he's like, "Oh boy," and I was laughing so hard that 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 I know that feeling, like when you're embarrassed, when you're in love with someone, and then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, and then you try to hide it. And you want to know how this guy tried to hide it? He tried to get on like one of those chairs, like those wooden chairs that has lines in between that your fingers could go through. Yeah, he was on those chairs, and that and that his genitals, oh my gosh, his genitals stuck. I was like, oh snap, I feel bad for you, son. Oh, and another funny part, in which you already saw this in the trailer, is when they're trying to investigate why this person was dead, and that they're in the room full of dead bodies, and that one of the dead bodies' fat was dripping on Zac Efron's face, and that, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, that scene nearly made me throw up, because I was probably eating a caramel M&Ms while watching this. I really was, and yeah, and what else I was gonna talk about? There is a villain, and her name is Victoria. All I know is that the villain's name is Victoria, and she's the one that's trying to get Flocka to Miami Beach and whatever. And yeah, overall, do I think this movie's bad? Not really. There's some enjoyable, some cool moments, especially in the final battle between The Rock and the villain. And sorry for that. And that and that like and that they were trying to stop her from getting to a helicopter until the Rock grabbed it and said some badass punchline. Says Oceano, ocean, and that like it's and that he had it, and then boom, shot shot the villain, and the villain exploded like a Bond villain. And she even admits that some of the things that she's doing is what a Bond villain would do, like a James Bond villain would do. and yeah, and yeah, woo, this, oh my gosh, I'm giving y'all so much to the point where this video could get long. Yeah, overall, I know there's a couple people that like I see on Metacritic that it got 39%. And wow, I feel bad for Metacritic because he took this movie very seriously. Overall, I am feeling a 6 out of 10. I think, like 6 out of 10, or I'm thinking a 7 out of 10 on this one. It's pretty enjoyable, plus pretty funny. Like if you're into R-rated comedies or whatever. And yeah, 7 out of 10. That at 7 out of 10. Like some of the performances are pretty good, but there's some others that are just I don't know. But yeah, and also some cheesy one-liners. And yeah, this 7 out of 10. I know I already said that already. But yeah, 7 out of 10, and that is the end of my review. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like, and as always, comment down below and let me know what you want to see next. And as always, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And also, I'm doing a giveaway for my Doctor Strange digital code. Please comment down below. Please comment if you want it. Then I'm gonna choose the winner for my next video, which hopefully I'm going to see Wonder Woman next week, or I might get Logan on DVD. So yeah, comment, like, and subscribe. This is BossBoyTheWinKing here. Bye, peace, and deuces. And also I got a new hairstyle, in which I didn't tell y'all about that. And yeah, comment, like, and subscribe. This is BossBoyTheWinKing here. Bye, peace, and deuces.